So the secret to manifestation is getting your subconscious to totally believe that what it is you want to have happen has already happened. So if your subconscious, for example, believes that you're living in the house of your dreams, then it will slowly shift things around you so that it does become a reality. But it's got to believe it 100% at the core. This is your psyche, your subconscious, not the conscious mind. So this is why we do affirmations, because the more you say affirmations, the more those positive sentences, those positive images will go into your subconscious and slowly chip away at the subconscious to believe what you're saying is true. That's also why we should always put affirmations in the present tense, because if you say, I believe I'm going to be rich, then that's the status that you're programming your subconscious. So believing that you're going to be rich says it's something that happens in the future, whereas you want it to be already true. So I'd like to share with you a bit of a shortcut to doing all of this and to reprogramming the subconscious. So affirmations take time. Meditation, scripting, all of the sort of standard principles that you use in the law of attraction to reprogram the subconscious, they tend to take time. There are some shortcuts that you can do. And I've found that really, it goes down to the law of assumption, and it's about assuming the feeling. So when you're saying a positive affirmation, I am so happy and grateful because I'm in the house of my dreams, you don't just say it, you've really got to get into the emotion. I am so happy and grateful because I'm in the house of my dreams at last. But you've got to really act the part and really get into the feeling to the point that your body starts to react. And that's what they talk about in the law of assumption, is assuming the feeling that your wish is already fulfilled. If you get properly into that feeling, envelop yourself in that feeling of joy and happiness, then it does start to really penetrate your subconscious in a much quicker way than just repeating the affirmations over and over again. So it's the feelings and the emotions that come out of your heart brain that really emit those electromagnetic waves that the universe responds to. So actually two things start to happen. If you really get into the feeling, you start to really short circuit your subconscious to believe it's already happened, and you're emitting the right waves into the ether so that the universe will assist you to make your dream come true. But that is the way to shortcut this whole process, is to do whatever it takes to get deeply into that feeling. So you can use holotropic breathwork, you can use EFT, positive EFT. So if you're tapping on a positive affirmation, just keep tapping until you start to feel that emotion. You start to cry because you're so happy. You start to feel these amazing feelings of relief. It's like what Esther Hicks always said, or Abraham Hicks always said about getting into the vortex. It's that feeling where your wish has come about. And I think it's really important to take time, just spend a day getting into that feeling. Meditate, repeat the affirmations using EFT, listen to emotional music, use holotropic breathwork. If you don't know what that is, look it up, but it's basically you breathe very deeply and very consistently and very fast to over-oxygenize your system. Apparently it was invented back in the 60s or 70s when acid became illegal, because it sort of creates the same kind of feelings in your brain, except it's much healthier and much more controlled and slightly less trippy. But you actually build up the oxygen in your system. And when you do that, you are increasing your vibration, which also helps you to increase the feeling of your wish fulfilled. All of that can really help generate that feeling that you're looking for, to emit it to the universe, to reprime the subconscious, rewrite those paradigms in your psyche, in your subconscious, and get the universe to help you. Because that's what happens when your subconscious is vibrating at that level. It will work together with the universe to bring your dream about, and you'll be amazed by the shifts that start to take place.